Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey guys, Tom here. Welcome back to another vlog on the Racing Joker channel. Welcome back. Don't mind me. Let me just close that. You shouldn't have really seen that. So today I am going to be dropping the WRX off at Habibi Motorsports to have the clutch finally replaced. And I'll quickly tell you which clutch, yet again, is going to be put into the car. It is called the ACT XT Performance Street Sprung Clutch Kit. Comes with a flywheel, rated at 510 pound-feet of torque. It has OE to mild gear rattle, I don't know what that means, moderate to heavy pedal effort, which will obviously be much more than factory. We didn't order it from Subispeed, but this is the page that Subispeed has on it. This is kind of what the kit looks like. It's pretty cool. I'm very excited. I am very excited. But while we wait for it to become time for me to head out and drop the car off, I just want to talk about a couple things about the channel. First off, I made a poll on the community page section of the main channel, the Racing Joker, and I asked you guys about the future of vlogs. More specifically, the format I want to record them in, whether I want to keep doing them in 1080p 60 FPS or go to 1080p 30 FPS. So basically, let me backtrack. So I, at a certain point of the channel's life, want to upgrade the vlogs to 4K 30 FPS or 4K 60 FPS. Most likely 30, because that's what this camera can do, and I don't want to have to buy a new camera. So I wanted to ask you guys how to make that transition. So I said keep the 1080p 60 FPS and then switch to 4K 30 FPS. That looks like that's the winner at 88% of votes being for that. And there's 478 votes as I'm looking at it right now. Switch to 1080p 30 FPS right now, and then 4K 30 FPS later. I spelled later wrong, I don't know how. that lost very badly at 4%. Or just switch to 4K 30 FPS now. Why wait? That also lost with a vote percentage of 8%. So it's very clear that you guys want me to keep the 60 FPS until I get to a certain point in the channel. It's by the time I'll be switching to 4K FPS will be pretty momentous, pretty significant. It'll be a big deal. And the reason why is for archival purposes. You know, I want 4K to become the standard because that's higher quality. And if I ever want to go back and pull the footage at a later date, it ensures it'll be good quality and it won't be like making a 1080p 60 FPS video and then at some point down the line trying to use footage I recorded in 480p 30, you know? So that's a good thing. I feel like I'm zoomed in. No, I'm not. I'm just holding the camera really close to my face. I'm sorry. I hope you guys really enjoyed the how to make the BMW M3 GTR replica video. That was a long time coming. I'm glad you guys are really excited that Car Topics Explained is back, because I am super excited. And that brings me on to the next topic. Am I taking the channel in a new direction? Yes and no. I'm actually bringing it back to what it used to be before, back when the channel kind of went viral. You know, because as you know, the How to Get Too Fast, Too Furious Skyline Sounds video has nearly 2 million views. And I've got several other Car Topics Explained videos with over 500,000. And now, my Car Topics Explained videos struggle to get even 10,000. And my gaming videos are about the same. My averages have really dropped. So, I'm trying to figure that out. I really need to fix this beard, man. I really need to figure that out because I need to figure out what people are really searching for right now. It doesn't seem like they're really searching for Fast and the Furious content anymore. So I need to figure out what's next. I still want to do Fast and the Furious stuff, but we've also got Craig Lieberman for that, and he's a primary source of information. He's usually the guy I go to ask questions and stuff and make these videos. You saw the interview I did with him a while back. So what we're going to be doing now on the channel, we're taking a break from Need for Speed. There's one Need for Speed video left of Need for Speed Season 1, and then we're going to be taking a break from Need for Speed. If you want to see any Need for Speed gaming, I suggest you just give me a follow on Twitch, because I might occasionally go on Need for Speed there, but that'll be more like an intermission. No big Let's Plays, nothing like that. Maybe mod spotlights, I don't know. I still might do some Need for Speed World, so hey. There will still be a little bit of gaming, but mainly because I have a ton of gaming footage backed up on the computer that I just need to edit and release at some point. Eventually I want to replace that computer because it's causing me a lot of grief. It's 5 years old and something's gone wrong with it and I can't fix it. It's an expensive thing to get rid of, but I don't have much of a choice. So eventually I'll get a computer upgrade, but that is not in the near future. I'm just going to put up with it until it's fixed or replaced. So we're going to be going back to Car Topics Explained. Hooray, we're going to be doing more of that. We're going to be doing more vlogs, real life stuff. And I'm going to try and go to more car events. I might try and get into that Need for Speed club that I filmed all those supercars in the last vlog, I believe. Yeah, last vlog. So that should be really fun. That should be really cool. Though that does mean there will be fewer uploads a week, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but with a day job and not wanting to do gaming videos, there's not going to be daily uploads anymore. But my channel was at its peak during the whole gaining thousands of subscribers a month phase, back when I made one video a week. So clearly it's more about quality than quantity with this channel. Hopefully it still is. So we're gonna be going back to that. So I've also got a new series coming in October, 1 episode a day, so that you guys can get super saturated with it and figure out what you like about it, what you don't like about it. It's all scheduled, all uploaded, thumbnails, tags, everything. It's going to be a series I've always wanted to do, but I need to see what you guys think of it and whether it's worth doing. So you've got at least 1 video a day for the whole month of October. There will probably be a couple days where there'll be 2 videos a day. But yeah. So in a normal week, you can expect an episode of Car Topics Explained, a vlog if I can make one, a random gaming video, and an episode of that new series I'm talking about if it's well received. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. So today we're getting a new clutch and, well, we're dropping the car off. It's not going to be done today. I don't know if I'm going to make this all one vlog or not. I'm not sure. Haven't quite figured that out because it's probably going to take a few days to get the clutch installed and all that jazz. But then once it's done and I can finally go full ham in the car again because I haven't been able to go full throttle in the car for a few months now. It's not fun. So this solves a lot of that. So I'll see you guys in the next clip when we're heading over to Habibi Motorsports. Alright, sorry, I just bonked the microphone into the ceiling. We're off to Habibi Motorsports, and yeah, my mom's gonna be following me so that she can give me a ride home. They happen to be in town, so I'm going to take advantage of that. See you in the next clip. Your train showed up today. Might be cool for you guys to check out the hobby channel to see more about that. If you know what Lionel is. Hey, you can see the orange box in there. Anyways, for this channel, you're more interested in what's going on down here. Ugh. There it is. Let's open the garage door. So, the clutch was finished 2 days ago, and I picked up the car yesterday, I don't know what, hand gestures. And guess who forgot to bring his camera to Ahmed's shop yesterday? This Joe Schmo, this schmuck right here. That's a bit dumb, but the clutch is in the car. It's a little different to drive. It's a little tricky, but it's not impossible. You do have to rev it to get it to move. On the stock factory clutch, you didn't have to give it gas to make it move. You could just, you know, slowly let out the clutch and the car would start to move. With this, you have to give it a bit of throttle as well, otherwise you go, ugh! But yeah, now that that's done, now that the clutch is done, the next thing on the list, God, lighting really needs to adjust. Next thing that needs to be done is the front bumper. As you can see, it's still got the 2015, 2016, 2017 front bumper with the Subi Speed fog light bezels. These are great, by the way. These are awesome. These look fantastic, but I don't like
the overall look of the front bumper. And at first I thought maybe I'd get a charge speed front bumper. And I'm like, this carbon fiber, that's probably too good for this car. So I thought I'd just get 2018 facelift front bumper, paint matched with the same ice silver metallic as the rest of the car. Do that. Because then once that's done, because that'll also have the JDM fog light bezels, which look really cool with no fog light hole, since this is not a limited, this doesn't have fog lights. That'll look fantastic, because it has this kind of black section here, and it looks a lot better. This comes up more, this little part, I don't know how to describe it. It's just better designed in my opinion, it's more satisfying to look at.
So once the front bumper's done, then we'll do a wrap, finally. I've been talking about a wrap since 2017, you guys. I don't move very fast. But we've got a lot of other things to look forward to, too, and a lot of other things to talk about. Are you ready? Where do I put you? Do I put you on the wing? I think I'm just a silhouette to you guys. It's not entirely what I expected. So as you guys know, I mean, in case anyone was wondering, you know, in case you were wondering where I've been for these last few days, last couple weeks, really, I've been busy with a day job. I'm not gonna really be too public about where it is, because I don't know how many of you actually like me. And I don't want you to get me in trouble. But I've been working at a day job for a little while now, and I've been using a lot of that money to contribute to the saving process for various things. Obviously, car parts for the Subaru. Very important, very essential. Also other responsible things. It's a good enough job that I can save up for both responsible and irresponsible things, so life is good. But we're not just doing that car. We've also got a project car coming very soon, and many of you can guess what that is. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's gonna be a very big deal for the channel. It's gonna, I predict, I could be wrong, this could be very cocky, but I predict it will change the face of the channel forever, and it will become a huge part of the brand, and will hopefully really kind of put the channel more in the spotlight. But I've got other things to talk about too. So I'm working on various things related to R34 GTRs. So I'm working on a Car Topics Explained video, kind of related to Motor X. I know a lot of you are like, oh, stop talking about what makes cars federally legal. I'm very sensitive about that. I don't care what you do with your cars. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do. If I find out your car is only state titled, I'm not gonna narc on you. So just calm yourself and enjoy the videos, because it's an important part of US kind of JDM history, and it's cool to learn about because it has to do with Paul Walker and the Fast and the Furious a bit too. So it's just fun to learn about. Quit being so salty. Lower your salinity levels. Quit being so salinity. Just do that. You're like a fish out of water. That's a terrible joke. But anyways, yeah, so we've got a Car Topic Explained video I'm working on with actually someone who started out as a fan of the channel, but has over the years become someone I've just kind of discussed these cars with over time, just online. It's really cool, and he has access to a lot of cool information and is in contact with several owners of the Motor X cars, and has even become a very important contributor, or significant contributor, however you want to word it, to GTR registry. That's pretty cool. So lots of neat information to be shared in that video. Think of it like the Z-Tune video I did a while back, but all about Motor X GTRs. And while we're on the topic of GTRs, as you guys may or may not know, the prices of R32s, R33s, and R34s are all going up. So recently an m-spec NER in Millennium Jade sold for, I think it was $286,000. Previously that was unheard of. V-spec 2 NERs have sold for crazy amounts of money before, sure, but an m-spec NER, I think the most expensive one ever was like, or the normal price was like $110,000 to $115,000. $286,000 is nearly brand new Lamborghini Huracan money. So that's a bit disconcerting. So I kind of have to figure out how I'm going to get that much money, or need to find an alternative. I did put a poll up going, would you guys rather see a genuine m-spec NER with a single turbo kit and this, that, and the other, or would you rather me just get a normal GTR, or even maybe a UK spec GTR and put an m-spec NER badge on that? I know it's a little posery, so I just don't know. And have that be my build and save myself like $100,000. I mean, that's pretty economical. So most of you, by a huge margin, voted for rebadging a non-m-spec NER car, because who can tell the difference? Well, I can, because I know the differences with the interior and the gauge cluster and all sorts of things, but we'll see. As you guys know, I have an m-spec nerd badge as kind of like a time capsule IOU to myself that I must get one of those cars, and that badge is going to go on some kind of R34 GTR, whether it's an m-spec nerd or not. So it's a guarantee to you and myself that that car will be in the stable someday. Either in 2024, if it's a non-m-spec nerd, or in 2027, if it is. So, yeah, obviously, there's also the project car we have to finish first. And the project car will be very expensive, so don't hold your breath, because it might not happen immediately. But I did look up how to properly orientate and place the m-spec nerd badge on an R34 GTR, like where it goes so that it's in its OEM factory location. I don't want to just put it on the bumper and put it too far to the right or to the left or up or down and then have people look at that and just go, well, that doesn't look right. And I learned that on the m-spec nerd badge there's a little arrow that comes with the wrapping, because it's a genuine, you know, Nissan part. It comes with a couple things that help you orientate it, and there's other ways you can check too. So that's very, very cool. So yeah, just a couple final things. Need for Speed Season 1 is over. It's over. And we're not going to be doing any Need for Speed Season 2 videos for a while. I don't know when I'm going to start recording them, but the plan right now, I'm thinking, is to record them in advance and then upload them far into the future so that I don't have to worry about it. Because I've talked about this before. Gaming videos are very time consuming, both to record and to edit. It's like you sit down and play a game for an hour, and then you have to edit that 1 hour of footage, synchronize audio, then cut it down. You end up spending like 3-4 hours on it if you're really putting your time and effort in. If you're just skimming through it and not paying attention, it'll go by much faster, but you might miss something. You know, like say I make a really cringy joke, or I say a swear word that will get me immediately demonetized. I need to get rid of that because it's not good. So I have to watch every single second of the video and the footage to make sure it's up to my standards and to your guys' standards, because you guys have gotten used to my fairly decent gaming videos, so I want to be able to do it right for you guys. And just as a final note, I am thinking about joining an exotic car club, and I made this known to you guys in the community section of the channel. And I do this a lot. I make polls. I try to get your guys' feedback. So if you ever want to have an impact on what kind of content ends up on the channel, what cars I get and what I do with them, keep an eye on the community tab of the main channel here on the Racing Joker, because you have a voice and you can share it through that, through comments and the polls. It's very important because, you know, I want to commit my time to things that are worth doing and things that will actually get a good response from you guys. So I checked with you guys and I asked you, do you guys want to see me do some more supercar content or exotic car content? Because technically the project car I'm getting is an exotic. It's not a supercar, but it is an exotic, because it's definitely not a tuner, it's definitely not a muscle. But I just wanted to check with you guys, and it was a resounding yes to supercar content. But as expected, you guys did raise some concerns in the comments about, you know, your concerns of me being just another supercar channel and only doing supercar content. So I just want to address that and just tell you right now, I'm not going to become an only supercar channel. I like supercars. I think they're really cool. I think Lamborghinis are awesome. I like Ferraris. I really like McLarens and a whole bunch of other stuff. But my roots are in tuners. My roots are in more attainable cars for ordinary people. I like Subarus, I like Mitsubishis, I like Nissans, I like Toyotas, I like all of that stuff. So that's always going to be the heart of the channel, you know. But if I ever have the opportunity to buy a supercar once I've gotten all of my ordinary cars out of the way, then maybe I'll get one. But I'm not going to be predominantly supercars, even though that seems to be the trending thing at the time. I want the channel to be successful, but I want it to be successful at also things I enjoy doing. And I know that there are people out there that would rather see me do JDM stuff and muscle car stuff over supercar stuff, so I'm not super concerned. And it's not like I'll be able to do supercar content all the time, because for one, I don't own supercars, and this is a private club and all that sort of stuff. But the way I'll be getting into the club will be using my next car. That's all I'm going to say. My voice cracked. But yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. We're still doing tuner stuff. We're still doing maybe some muscle car stuff in the future. I don't know. I don't know what muscle car I want to get, because I keep going, maybe a 2015 5.0 Mustang or a GT350 or even that new GT500. Or would I want to get a Z28 Camaro? I don't know. With the big, I think it's a 7.3 liter V8. It's huge. I don't know. But I've got time to think about it. And those cars aren't as close to the top of my list as a lot of JDM and Euro cars. So I have time to think about that and figure that out. But yeah, I'm not going to run my Subaru today and demonstrate the difference between how the clutch works now and how it did before. But I will do that in the next vlog, because I've got a couple things I want to talk about in the next vlog about kind of the new chapter the channel is going into, for all sorts of reasons. Because as you can see, I'm starting to make lots of changes and I'd like to address them, but not today. Thank you all so much for watching today's vlog. I wish I could have shown you more cars today and more car content, but I forgot my camera like a dingus. So maybe next time. See you all next time. I'm Tom the Racing Joker. Bye.